All right, today I'm doing a special on a coffee. I'm doing a review on one of my friend's coffee. So I'm gonna share a little story about this coffee and the owner of this brand right here. His name is Eric, and I'm doing a review. This is not my first time I tasted this coffee. It was given to me by my brother. He bought this for my birthday, and you know, I'm a big coffee drinker, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna start doing coffee reviews. But when I drank this coffee, man, it was different. It was a very smooth coffee, and I like to drink my coffee black, right? And this coffee is made in El Salvador. So when I got this bag, remember the owner of this brand is a friend of mine. And I knew he was in the coffee business, and I was very inspired, you know, when I read behind it. So I'm gonna share a little story of this coffee brand, you know. It's an idea born behind bars. So if you know the guy who started this, I think it was two guys, they met each other in a federal prison. So I'm gonna read, it's just very short. The story of Tesoro de País began in a federal prison in Colorado. The company's co-founders is Eric and Robert. Eric is my friend. Were serving lengthy sentence and facing bleak future prospects. That, however, did not discourage them from dreaming. Every day during rec time is like recess in school. Rec time is like I said, it's like a recess for adults. Rec time is when people start walking, working out, and stuff like that, right? As they circled the dirt track, they swapped stories, business ideas, and their wildest ambitions, and a bond was formed. A promise was made to make one of these dreams a reality when they were released. In 2022, 14 years after meeting in prison and following a long, difficult road to redemption, the promise was kept. Tesoro de País, Treasures of Country, a company that invests in Latin American food, manufactures, and aids in exportation of their products to the U.S. marketplace. TDP Specialties. So that very inspired me because I can relate about, you know, being in prison and coming up with ideas and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do a review on this coffee. I already know how good it is, but I just wanted to share that this is a very great coffee. It's not only because it's my friend. I tried many different varieties of coffee, and the great thing that I love imported coffee, because most times when it's imported coffee, it's most organic. It's not the way how it's usually done in other places, like America maybe. You know what I mean? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. So it's in the coffee beans. I'm gonna grind it. And you know me, usually I like it already grind, but these already oh man, it smells so good. It smells amazing. Fresh from El Salvador. So maybe I'm gonna just do that much, right? Grind it about that much. See how we go from there, you know? And I won't grind it too long. I don't want it to That's it. 10 to 15 seconds. That's all I need. 10 to 15 seconds, right? So after I grind it, I'm gonna get ready to make this coffee. But like I said though, I always I'm a big coffee drinker. But lately, the coffees that I've been buying or purchasing from the store, I like a lot of my coffees with mushrooms now, because I was getting, you know, sometimes too much black coffee makes me feel different. So I try to trans over to black coffee, coffee mixed with more mushrooms. But like I said, my brother bought me this. He got this for me for my birthday. I always said I was gonna buy it. And when eventually he got it before I even bought it. And then when I tried it, I tasted how smooth it was. Man, it was really good. So we're gonna let it brew. We're gonna drink some coffee. We're gonna taste it. I'm gonna share the greatness of that good coffee. Like I said, if you know coffee, you can tell when it is very dark, when it's very smooth, when it's very harsh. You know, it's not no Starbucks coffee. This is some real authentic Salvadoran coffee. We're about to drink some coffee. So remember, like I said, I drink a lot of coffee. So, and I always drink different type of coffee, varieties of coffee. But like I said, you know, I'm more into mushroom coffees. But when I tasted this coffee right here, this was the smoothest coffee I tried. And I drink my coffee black. I don't use no kind of milk, no plant-based milk, no creamer, and none of that. You know, while this was brewing, right? I forgot to remember. I forgot that he sponsors a program called Real Talk. So I know Eric from Real Talk as well. You know, there's a lot of history between me and Eric. He's in this program at Real Talk where it helps delinquents or juvenile kids that is on probation or is on the way to juvenile hall, talking to these kids for choices that they make today or in the future. So in that program, Real Talk, I guess he sponsors them. And I should have read this earlier as well. So it goes, Real Talk Youth Impact Program of Nevada was founded in 2012 by Sharif Cornell and joined by our founder Eric after his release from federal prison. Though unlikely, aliens, a former federal probation officer and a convicted felon both recognize the severe need for change in a neglected and malfunctioning system which causes more crime than it resolves. Real Talk operates from the tough streets of Las Vegas to the tougher streets south of the border, El Salvador, making future leaders through business education. That's Real Talk right there. That was deep. So this coffee right here, like I said, I'm not only supporting him because he's my friend. It is a very, very great coffee. And you know what? I've been to El Salvador last year, and I tried a lot of the coffees. I went on coffee hunts and stuff like that. And you know what? This, from being from El Salvador, I never tasted good coffee like this while I was in El Salvador. So you can find this coffee. Remember, I'm not getting paid for doing a review on this coffee. I just do it because I love coffee. He's my friend. And I want to start doing more reviews on great, good coffees. But this is one of the top 5 good coffees I tasted. You can get this coffee brand on tdpspecialties.com. I think you can find him on some social platform, Instagram, TikTok, maybe Amazon. You can find a lot of his coffee there, you know what I mean? And I encourage you to try it out. You like it, continue to buy it, continue to support his business. Like I said, I'm gonna keep buying it. Now when I get my regular just plain coffee, this is where I'm getting my coffee from. But I still buy other coffee that is mixed with mushrooms because I like changing up my coffee. I'm not that type Starbucks every day. You know, I'll drink a little Starbucks if someone buy it for me. I won't use my own dollar. But yeah, so that was today's coffee review. I'm gonna start doing more reviews on coffee and maybe have more coffee talks. So I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe, comment, and don't forget, get some of this coffee right here. Peace.